Pacific Northwest, the battle to claim the Apple Cup, always hotly contested. And even when these teams have struggled and winless seasons have been part of the equation, that just intensified the resolve to bring home the Apple Cup. Welcome to Husky Stadium, home of the Washington Huskies. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the Washington State Cougars, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Right back to the well. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Can you even imagine trying to operate in the midst of this purple rain on third down? From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man, it's Freeman. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Johnson. There he goes. And he left the first defender grabbing at air before he was finally tackled. The Cougars are on the move. They'll give it to Johnson. It's a fumble. Oh, and a burst disaster by falling on his own fumble. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Pass to touchdown.
Offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast.
Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. The option look. The pitch. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. And the Huskies, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. On the run, fires downfield. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Still looking on the move. This one's complete. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Williams looking for a man. Wide open downfield. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Washington will snap it in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Quarterback extends the play. Give him 6. Touchdown, Husky.
This guy's been an absolute force in this.
Here comes the offense onto the field again. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Cougars come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. A continual subplot since these two first squared off in 1900 is Washington State trying to prove it deserves the same respect and status as UW.
And I think oftentimes the great rivalries out west are...
Turning it on! Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Looking for a productive play on first down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. We're off to a fast start here. Offenses are humming as we're in the final minute of the first quarter. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. He has the first and still on his feet. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. After the break, they'll go back to work. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. They've been running it, but now the pass. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at 35. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on third down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. It's good. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. They'll move the wide receiver. Williams will pass. Moving away from pressure. Finds his man. It's Williams. We've seen this from this sophomore. So dangerous after he makes the grab.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
Looking to throw on first down. Got out of trouble and throws. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The short hands, it's Williams.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. They'll run for it. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. This Washington offense moving quickly down the field. Quarterback adapting. Rolling, throwing, looking right. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. So now it's 2nd and long. The throw. That's caught. It's Boston.
listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He was in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Grab near the marker. It's Boston. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
The Huskies have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Quick toss. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. 2nd and goal for this offense. The play action fake. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game.
And to the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Setting up the screen. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. That's reeled in. It's Ellison. At the 45 on his way. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. To the air on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna look downfield again. Fierce the pressure. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away. To the ground with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Caught in the backfield, it's Coleman. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Williams looking for a man. Fires left. And the DB forcing the incomplete. Going right to work up top. Fires to the big fella. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Back to pass. Right on the money. And he picks up the 1st down, and he does it. I'm not going to say spin move. That was a pirouette. It was elegant. It was beautiful. Wants to throw on 1st down. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking downfield very late in the half. Finds his man. It's Ellison. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Oh, he makes the catch. Offense has gained momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. And on first down, they're running out the field goal. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Washington State has it teed up, and we're ready to go here in the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. They open the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Dances away. Gets rid of it. Well, it's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Oh, they're after him. He took a hit as he threw it. And the roar is reverberating throughout this stadium as the defense has them pinned deep. Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. The handoff to Johnson. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. You can feel and hear the purple rain all the way across Lake Washington. 3rd down coming. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Across the 25, he's got room. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Wazoo headed to the line with another first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Meredith. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Wants to throw again. He'll get rid of it. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Washington State sends the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display, and that sweet return there. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Clock ticking away as we have 4 minutes left here in the 3rd. They'll run play action. Snagged in the middle. It's Evans. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. And the Huskies come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They've got it at the 30. New set of downs after the completion. Maybe some confusion on the snap count. It's going to be a false start.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Back behind the chains, 1st and 15. And off from the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Huskies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Fires on the move. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Caught over the middle. It's Boston. It's a fumble on the play. Defense trying to take it back. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. On the move at the 30. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. So much for the tough field position. One play and you're already to the 35. Fires to the big fella.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now. His last 2 games out, completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and short, the power run here. And from this angle, I don't think he got the first down. The defense won at the line of scrimmage. We've reached the break. It's Washington holding the lead. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the 3rd quarter stats. Washington State will have to boot it away. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at 23. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Here comes the heat. Pulls it in. It's Evans.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
He leaves it with his back. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Williams will pass. Rushes on him. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And he was hit just... Handoff to the lone back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They go to the ground. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Makes the grab. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Washington State sends out the punt unit. You want to talk about dynamic ability to flip a field on display right there. And it was just about a return for a touchdown. Looking downfield on first down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. High the chains now on 2nd and long. Williams looking for a man. Pulls it in. It's Evans. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Washington! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on. To a 3-0 start. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Washington State lines up quickly. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. It's complete on the right side. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Washington State ready to go with another 1st down.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D. Just keep slinging it. Catch in the middle. It's Meredith. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. And the Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. They stop him right at the 25-yard line. That's well short of the 1st down, certainly in field goal range, but let's see what they do here. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Unleashes one deep. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the 1st down. The Cougars started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He'll pull it on the read. And the ball comes out close to the goal line. Defense picks it up. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Got it behind the line. It's Coleman. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Washington sends out the punt team. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Here's a heat. Trying to escape and get it himself. Looking for room at the 30. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. They'll snap it from the 26 on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Freeman. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. He'll set up to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Freeman. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. If they can get it in here, we could have a thrilling end to this game. It is 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to find the end zone. Give him 6 and give them a chance with the late touchdown still alive in this one.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
The clock is just inside 50 seconds to play. If they don't recover the onside kick, this one is all but over.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. The Huskies had that dog in them in this one, taking down the Cougs for the Apple Cup and the Governor's Trophy. That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.